Hey everybody, I want to suggest, if you have not ever done this, I want you to put yourself first. And if you say, well, I'm a mom, I can't do that. No, 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 no. No, no. I want you to consider it. And I'm going to give you some sage advice because it's not something I did. Because I thought, I was raised in a family, so you put your parents first and, church and this and that, and then you have your own children and then you put them first, and that's just the way it is. And each one of us has been dealt a blow in our lives, a certain trauma, and we've had certain fears or we've faced certain challenges. And because we were busy putting others first, we put ourselves last, and then we had a family and we put our kids first and put ourselves last, and that's just the way it's always been. And I realize now that I'm 55 years old, I always put everyone else first. And even when I was 19 and I was assaulted in the military, not soon after, because I didn't talk about it, I went on to have a family of my own. And I realized I still didn't deal with it. And I put my mental, emotional, and physical health on hold to raise my children. And then I realized, in the meantime, I was the one they walked away from. And instead, they turned to the man who abused me. And I'm not the only person who's had this experience. I am one of many who have put themselves on hold to ensure the well-being, health, and welfare of others, whether it was a sibling or a parent or a grandparent or a cousin, aunt and uncle, children, a spouse, etc. And in the meantime, they thrived and you barely survived. And all I know is that I do not regret putting myself on hold. But now that I look back, and I'm 5.5 decades old, that I wish someone would have said to me, I know your kids are estranged, or I know you've put other people before you for a long time. I want you to take care of yourself. And I want to let you know that I know you've sacrificed for your kids, and I know they've walked away, and I know that it feels like everything you've done has been for nothing. Why? Because they're not around, and the life you expected is not here. And I hear a lot of moms say, well, I sacrificed for my kids, and I gave this up, and I gave that up, and I went without so they could have. And I'm gonna let you know, I'm gonna say thank you. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. What you did is appreciated. And it might not be that your children appreciate you, but everyone around them appreciates that you sacrificed so that they could be decent human beings, whether it's their teachers or your neighbors or family members. So other people appreciate what you've done and how you've poured yourself into your kids. And maybe they did turn to the person who mistreated you. And I apologize for that. I'm sorry. But just know that I think it's time you start taking care of you. That you start putting yourself first. That if you have good insurance and you need to find a therapist, go ahead. You need to go for a massage, go ahead. You want to buy a meal that you've wanted for a long time, go ahead. Start taking care of yourself. It's okay that you put yourself first. It's okay that you want to do something nice for yourself. And I'm sorry they walked away. I know it's not easy. Why? Because I've been there and I've done that. So just want to let you know that everything you've done and whatever you've poured your heart into is not for nothing. It is for something. You might not see it and you might not reciprocate. But God knows what you've done, and he says thank you, my good and faithful servant. So anyways, I hope this helps. Feel good about yourself, and I will be back.